Hey, thanks for tuning in for football predictions and food and wine pairings. So tonight, the NFL is giving us two games, and generally that is great because I love to get two games on a Monday night. Mondays are hard. You had to work all day. Why not reward yourself with more football? However, tonight's two games are both going to be trash. So that part's not great. Let's talk about the first game. The first game is going to see the 0-3 Miami Dolphins have the 0-3 Jets in their stadium. Now, somebody's got to lose, so somebody's going to leave here 0-4. And this game's at 4:15 Pacific time, so that's pretty soon. And the Dolphins are a 2.5 point favorite to win in this game. Now, the Dolphins lost only by 10 points. And that is being generous because I watched that game last week and they could have lost by a lot more. They looked really terrible. Meanwhile, the Jets lost only by 2 points. And honestly, I thought they were going to beat the Bucs. But, you can never really count Baker Mayfield out. He really is great at running the 2-minute offense. And that's what they did. With less than 2 minutes, he ran their team down the field and scored. So tonight's game is not going to be great. I'm going to go ahead and take the Dolphins because they are at home. All right. The second game, which is starting right during the first game, it's at 5:15. Normally, you get the first game, it goes all the way through. Then they give you the second game to go all the way through. But tonight, second game's at 5:15, and it is the Cincinnati Bengals at the Denver Broncos. Cincinnati is 2-1. The Broncos are 1-2. Listen, Cincinnati has been doing okay since Joe Burrow went down in game number 2. Jake Browning has been doing a nice job, but I just don't think they can win tonight. They are playing the Broncos, who have Bo Nix as their quarterback, and honestly, he is 100% uneven. I would not count on him. The Broncos are a 7.5 point favorite for tonight, and I'm not really sure why that is. It just seems like a weird high number for them. I'm also going with the Broncos tonight, mainly because they're at home. Also, the Broncos, I had to write this down. I went to see and look to see who had the best record for being on Monday Night Football, and it turns out actually the best record was Miami. They're 44-45. Not a single team that's playing tonight has a winning record on Monday Night Football. The Jets are 24-38. The now I can't find it. The Bengals were 15-27. And Denver is 32-35 on Monday Night Football. So it's like none of these teams are that great. I'm not too excited about tonight. Honestly, it feels like a trash lineup. I think maybe when they set it up, they thought it was going to be better. I mean, everybody knew the Jets were going to be bad, but the Dolphins looked pretty good last year, and we thought maybe this would be the year that Cincinnati would finally get it together, and also maybe Bo Nix would look good. So, to go with the night of trash football, I unfortunately am going to be having a trash wine. Actually, I'm not even going to have this wine. That's a lie, but I'm going to tell you the wine that I got, so that way you'll know that I did open wine for you. All right, it's still Hispanic Heritage Month. I wanted to get another wine. This one, from another Latin American country. It's very easy to find wines from Chile. I got another one from Chile. This is Viña Maipo Classic Red Blend. This is a non-vintage. There's no year on here. And I could not find out what the blend was. Based on the other wines that they make and the area that this is located in, it's the Mal Valley where the other Chilean wine came from. It is probably Cabernet Sauvignon and also a blend of Merlot and Malbec, because those are the most popular grapes grown in that region. Now, it's a screw top, as many New World wines are. I'm going to put a little more in this glass. I had about a half a glass, and honestly, that was a half a glass too much. So it has a great color. It's like a beautiful ruby color, and on the side, it's light purple. The one thing that I was really struck by is on the nose. This smells really vegetal, and I just mean it smells like bell peppers and parsley and poblano peppers. And a little bit of black pepper. It's just kind of crazy. And then the taste is one of burnt coffee and old stewed fruit, and it is just really terrible. I mean, it's only the way to describe it. It's terrible. I'm not going to drink this. I'm going to pour it down the drain after this video is over. What I am going to drink instead is something called a Oaxacan old fashioned, because that sounds fantastic. And I'll post the video of me making that old fashioned, so then maybe you can have that instead, because that seems like a better choice. Okay, let's recap it real quick. 1, go ahead and take the Dolphins in game 1. I mean, it's going to be ugly, but I think that Tua is a little bit better than whoever the Jets have for their quarterback. All right. 2, go ahead and take the Broncos. I mean, I think with the altitude change, Bo Nix probably will get it together tonight, but next week's another story. On the same note, do not spend money on Vina Maipo Red Blend. It's horrible, okay? I wish I could get my money back. All right, I'll talk to you next week. Cheers, but I won't be drinking this.